folks. Since you're here, any guesses? Where am I? Anybody? Anybody? Any guesses? Look closely. Okay, I'll give you some more clues. I'm at Amador, which is one of the, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful, stunning causeways here in Panama. Over there is Panama City. And the Panama Canal is right there. If you're looking to do some kind of exercise, running, jogging, riding your bike, going for a walk, the Amador is definitely the thing to do. Absolutely stunning peninsula of land. You could rent bicycles, scooters, go fishing, just hang out. So many things to do. If you're a culinary buff, I will take you to some of the incredible restaurants which are at the end of the Amador, which is about that way. Yeah, so just stunning vista. A little bit overcast. As I mentioned to you before in my other videos, there's some trade winds that are coming in. So it's makes it a really nice day to go for a walk. I wanted to do some fishing today and get some fishing footage. Unfortunately, the tides are down. So there's a fishing pier right there. And I went to speak to some locals. And unfortunately, low tide means no pescado, no fish. And you could even, on the Amador, if you just want to go and say screw it, you could literally fly a kite. This guy has got, I don't know how many hundreds of feet, there's a kite up in the air. So you're basically, you do anything you want here and fly a kite with a remote control apparatus, and you can bring it back in. This is the coolest thing about the Amador is some of the bicycles that you could rent with your loved ones or people that you just might have met and you wanted to go for a ride. Pretty cool. Well, let me click over so you guys don't see my big nose. What? My nose is not big? Thanks for the compliment. So I was here last year and I was hoping that someone would remove their sailboat that smashed into the shoreline, and you know what? It's unreal. It's still there. But that is an incredible natural reef for fishing. You don't want to cycle, you could rent electric bikes. You could run this path, ride your bike. Just a really, really cool stretch of land that goes on for many kilometers. And if you're into palm trees like I am, and a sea breeze that's unparalleled, yeah. No seasonal depression today, I can tell you that much when I'm here. I'm always on the hunt for new fishing spots. I'm always prowling around looking at the locals, their new fishing spots. This poor guy down there, he slipped on some slippery rocks and boy oh boy did he fall into the water. I didn't want to laugh, but I did. One of the other wonderful things is Panama incorporates, the Panamanian government incorporates these beautiful natural sunshades, and they water them. So in the hot blistering sun, you got to get underneath here and have natural shade, which is just the coolest thing ever. Now, this guy sort of bounced back really quickly. And of course, Panama's not a woke culture. You could ride your bike with your loved ones without a helmet. Can you imagine enjoying yourself without a helmet? Or ride your Corvette? Yeah. Yeah, ride your bike without a helmet and with your kid. It's like the good old days. I know I'm going to get a little bit of slack for that, but yeah, things are a little bit more laid back here and a little bit more chill. And if you notice how clean it is here, there's a little bit of garbage that comes from the sea, but overall, the amount of people that are here, it's a very, very, very well kept place. And yes, you're going to ask me, is it safe? Is it safe? I know you're a guy, you're traveling, and no one's going to mess with the guy, but it is safe. There's a lot of single women around here walking and running. There's a lot of police and security detail around here, and again, it's a very safe place. Now, a little bit more history about the Amador. What is it? So, it's a man-made causeway. It's massive. And at the end of the Amador, you have all the ships and all the cruise ships that pick you up to take you to all the islands around Panama City. So if you're looking to do a tour to an island called Toboga or a couple of the other islands that are around Panama City, and you want to explore some of the beach culture life, this is where you need to come. It is a little touristy, so if you're looking to have a meal here, it's not going to be a $3 dinner as in some places. You're going to be paying Canadian or American prices for your meal. Delicious, but costly. And they even have their own choo-choo train. Check this out, guys. A happening choo-choo train. Only in Panama. Gotta love it. I think it's like $2 to get on that thing. So if you have some mobility issues and you don't want to walk, you don't want to rent the bike, you don't want to drive, grab the train. Or ask those people over there if there's a spot on their bike. That's a 6-seater over there. And I know someone's going to ask, well, there's nothing to drink around here. Well, there's street vendors. I highly recommend stopping by and supporting any of the local street vendors, especially the cold, fresh coconuts. So the path is pretty clearly marked out, walking and cycling. Electric scooters with optional helmets, of course. And some very angry young men when their friends take off on them. So, what do you guys think so far? Would you guys come here? Go for a walk? Well, stay tuned with me a little bit longer. We're going to get to the what I call the happening spot. As you guys know, all my YouTube videos are one take, no editing, no filters, no music, no fluff, just the real thing. And there's Gilligan's boat right there. It was a 3-hour tour and ended up here in Panama. But definitely when the tide goes up, I will be fishing around that boat because there'll be a lot of fish. The only thing is I haven't brought my boots, and those rocks are slippery. So now we're going to get into some of the vessels that you guys could rent. You could rent by the hour or by 2 hours. Of course, you guys can negotiate. There is an expat restaurant here with a small hotel. So if you do want to stay at the Amador, I'll show you where that is. There's a small little airport here. So if you want to fly in, if you're in other places in Panama, you could fly in small aircrafts here also. I said before, it's normal for me to walk around and speak into my phone / camera because that's the culture here. Nobody puts their phones up to their ears, which is really cool to see. Everybody speaks to their speakerphone. So now we're going to get into a little bit more happening, lively spot here. And I think everybody's bringing out all their toys for rent. Their scooters, their bikes. Buena. Check out these things. Just incredible options everybody has here. That looks cool. The three-wheeler is cool. If you're having some mobility issues and you're a little bit intimidated by the two-wheelers, you got everything. Something for everybody. Some people there are not pedaling. I think it's super cool. If you notice one thing, there's not a lot of foreigners here. I'm the only gringo so far out here. So it's Panamanians enjoying their own country. It's really cool to see. So if you're coming here, you get to enjoy their culture.
La presta con crema, venga la orden.
Si no hubiera sido Emily, no hubiéramos hablado. No hubiéramos hablado.
I love the arguments with the street vendors. They're the best. Some prices. Oh, and if you are hungry, yummy. And if you miss one vendor, there'll be a next one. So there is a little bit of an amusement park over there. I'll take you guys to. Concerned about safety, a full police command center and a post here. So not a lot of people are going to mess around with you, which is really cool. Public bathrooms if you got to pee. And now if you just bear with me just a little bit longer, I'm going to take you to where all the restaurants are. And this is a really cute amusement park for kids here. So, any comments, suggestions? Overloading a bicycle? No problem. Police here are very friendly. I don't see too much corruption. And the one thing that I love about Panama is they have outdoor gyms. So if you want to come in and get your pump on quickly, you can. Lots of Instagram spots here to take your picture. La vida bella. So something's beautiful here. Oh, the Christmas trees are still up. That's cool. So over here on the right hand side in the middle is there's a local hotel. There's a small beach. So if you look at Amador Hotel, that's where we'll take you. So if you want to be in the heart of it, check out these pastries. Oh, look at that. That is delicious. If you're hungry for sweets, for seafood, hamburgers, this is your place. Check out that student buggy, isn't that cool? Oh, there's another train coming. And that's a Kubota train. And if you want to smell good, there's even a perfume shop. Sport lounge shop, you name it, it's here. A lot of culture. There's another hotel over there if you guys want to stay here a night or two. Switch up your adventure and your experience in Panama. For a walk into the alleys. Let's see what's over here. I like to explore and see the back alleys. Oh, check this out. Hello, kitty. He's a little grumpy kitty. There's going to be some kind of fashion show here later on. There's always stuff going on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I told you there's a carnival right there. And more restaurants. So whatever your heart desires here, a pizzeria, a mini super. I don't know what a mini super is, but it sounds super. Because it's mini. Oh, it's like a beer tent. And getting a sweat. It's getting a little bit warm. The breeze went away. I went into a little enclosed place and getting warm. There's another hotel over there. Well, you know you're getting into some place where everything happens to be in English. And I think, you know what, I'm going to stop in for a coffee here somewhere. Frozen yogurt, oh, delicious. Uh-oh. The gelato spot of gelatos. Oh boy. Stuff you guys get around. You can ride rollerblades, anything. So yeah, $5 an hour for a bike, not bad. Scooters, side by side, $70 for an hour, not bad deal. And by the way, this is all in American currency. So if it's $30 American, that's like $150 Canadian. No, I'm just kidding. And the Amador keeps on going that way. We are on our 20th minute. Bueno. Gracias. Gracias. Very, very sweet people trying to get business to their restaurants, inviting you over. And you know what? There is not a lot of misses here. Like, I've eaten in a lot of these places. These are all beautiful, beautiful places. If you want something like a little bit more chic and high-end, you got it. Swings at the bar. Yeah, if you want a lounge atmosphere. Look at that. Just so cool. I wouldn't recommend drinking too much in this country because it is hot. I think the alcohol will hit you really hot, really hard. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Amador tour, the unedited, unscripted tour, the real view of what this place is like. Can you give me a like or subscribe or a comment? Something to know that you enjoyed this video. Name my tag instead of my name on these videos is the Sweaty Traveler. But I like it. I like being the Sweaty Traveler. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a coffee. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching me from your couch. Don't forget, the next adventure is one click away. All you have to do is go on your phone and click somewhere, watch a couple of YouTube videos, and enjoy this life. It is short. Enjoy it to the fullest. Explore, say hi, be kind, and embrace every moment. Till the next video. See ya.